What's going on YouTube? GeoSnowRate here. So in today's video I'm going to show you how to fix the DPKG error that appears on Cydia whenever you try to update or install something. And this problem is usually caused on Electra on iOS 11.3.1 by the fact that you went ahead on settings and for some reason you decided to erase all contents and settings. If you do that, you will 99% of the times get the DPKG error, and of course you won't be able to fix it easily. So in this video I'm going to show you how to fix the error, and I'm going to show you how it looks like so that you can see if it matches your problem. But yeah, if you see this in here, you can see these warnings with problem opening and could not open file and so on. These are very likely things that are related to the main problem with the DPKG. So if you see this in here, they will most likely be fixed once you fix the main issue. Anyways, I'm going to try to install. You can see I have some changes that I can install, and if I press upgrade in here and press continue, it says DPKG locked, or sometimes it also says DPKG error, and these warnings in here. If you're seeing these or any other DPKG related error, I'm going to show you how to fix it on Electra. Now this video applies for the Electra Jailbreak only, so if you're running iOS 10, please check out my video for iOS 10, and if you're running any other version, these videos will probably not work for you. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to fix it, but first I'm going to try to make this clear. Do not skip through the video, do not fast forward, do not, go to a different point in the video. Please watch the whole video, because there is the risk that if you're not paying attention, you're going to destroy your device even further. So please be careful and please watch carefully, because I'm not responsible for any data loss or for any boot loops. So without further ado, let's go ahead and fix this error. We need a computer for this, so I'm going to switch to my Mac. A Windows computer is also going to work. Alright, so here is the computer. I have a Mac, but as I said, this works on Windows and Linux as well. It's just that the SSH client that you're going to use may be different on Linux and Windows. Anyways, the macOS computer has the terminal, which has a built-in SSH system, so I don't need to install anything else. The Linux also has a built-in SSH through OpenSSH, so there is no problem. On Windows though, you will need to install something additional in order to create a connection, and that can be either CyberDuck or WinSCP or PuTTY, and whatever you're fancy, as long as you can indeed create an SSH connection. Now we need to download these in here, called Delectra, created by this developer in here, and it's available for free on GitHub. It was intended normally for the previous version of the Electra for iOS 11.1.2, but it does work for the 11.3.x. So you need to press clone or download in here. It will download, and I have it in here, the Electra master, and this is what you need to put on the phone. This is not on the phone by default, so we will have to do it ourselves. Now, the command is available for both Windows, Linux, and macOS. The only thing that is different on Windows is where you put the command. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead in here and make the font a little bit bigger so that you can see what I'm doing, and I'm going to try to connect to the phone. At first, what I'm going to do is to move this file from the Electra folder to the phone. To do that, we need to use SCP. So I'm going to say SCP, get the file, drop it in here, and now we need to specify the path where we want the file to be put. So that's going to be root at, and here you need the IP address of your phone. To get the IP address of your phone, you go to settings, Wi-Fi, and right next to the network you are connected to, you're going to see a little eye icon in a circle. You press that eye and you're going to see the settings of that Wi-Fi network, and somewhere in the settings you're going to see the IP address, which is something like 192.168. some numbers. And in my case it's 192.168.1.11. After the IP address, without leaving any spaces, you put a colon and then you put the slash, and I'm going to say Electra in here, and this is the folder on the phone where we want to put the file, and this is pretty much the Electra folder where most of the important Electra files are. So I'm going to press enter. It's going to ask me for the password of the phone, which is Alpine, A-L-P-I-N-E, in case you didn't change it, so Alpine. And the file has been copied to the phone. Now I'm able to say clear in here, clear, and I'm able to call the file. Now what we're going to do is to pretty much remove the entire Electra jailbreak. This is the only way you can remove the Electra jailbreak, and we're going to try everything again. We're going to reinstall it, and if we reinstall it, it will work as a charm. Because now, because we did a reset, we're pretty much in a state where we have a lot of leftover files that do not work anymore, including the DPKG. So I'm going to SSH into the phone with SSH, and again, root at 192.168.1.11. In my case, it will be different on your case. You need your IP address. And then I'm going to press enter. It's going to ask me for my password, which is ALPINE. And I am connected. So if I cd into the root file system, I'm going to have these folders in here. Let me demonstrate. I'm running Electra, uname-a. You can see I'm jailbroken here. And we want to navigate to the Electra folder that you can see here. The Electra, so cd Electra. If you press tab, you're going to automatically complete that. And you should see that you have the hello world, AMFID, and whatever, but you also have the unjailbreak.sh. First thing we need to do is to chmod 775 that file. So we're going to copy its name in here, or you can use tab. And now we can say / and unjailbreak.sh. Press enter, and you're going to have to press enter twice. And it's starting to remove anything related to this jailbreak, including the bootstrap. But of course, before you do this, it would be a better idea to pretty much go ahead and remove any tweaks that you have installed if you did in fact install any tweaks. I didn't install any tweaks, so I didn't need to do this. Anyways, at this point, the Electra should no longer exist. The phone has restarted, and as you can see, the connection has been closed due to that. And now we can jailbreak again with the Electra. So I'm going to show you. We're going to jailbreak again with the Electra with a fresh installation. So we can close this in here, and we can close this in here as well. And I'm going to move back to the phone after I sideload the Electra. Okay, so the phone restarted, and now I no longer have Cydia installed, and everything related to the Electra jailbreak has been removed, but the Electra application hasn't been removed, so I'm still able to use it if I want. So if I go ahead in here, you can see that the application does indeed start, but I'm not jailbroken. Now, if you want to have an Electra version that doesn't require that many reboots, you can use the MTCP version, which is available on ignition.fun and is actually safe. It doesn't have advertisements in it or anything else. Coolstar recommends it. So you go here to Electra and you press Electra in here and you install it. It's the latest version, and this one is using the MTCP exploit, which means that it will pretty much work out of like 1 or 2 attempts instead of 1000 like the VFS one. So if you want a faster, a better working Electra, this one is good. I have this one right here, and I'm going to jailbreak right now and show you that after this, the Cydia will work fine. So I'm going to press jailbreak, and it's most likely going to reboot the phone since it's part of the jailbreak. So I'm going to be right back. Alright, so just one restart later, this version from the Ignition is actually very fast. I have Cydia installed, and if I open it, it should be working normally now. Let's try it and see what's going on. So I'm going to go ahead in here. If you get any problems with the Ultrasnow 666 repo, just remove it from the list like this, and you press the remove button here, the red one, and you're good to go. Now I have all the repos in here, no errors, no problems for the moment. I'm going to press refresh for the changes, and it's going to try to refresh everything. So yeah, it doesn't seem to be finding any changes, or at least my internet connection seems slow. And yes, nothing new. But if I go ahead in here on the Electra utilities and all packages and try to install the ADV commands, for example, I'm going to press install and confirm. It should install with no problem and no DPKG issues. So let's wait for it to do its stuff. Yeah, it's already downloading, so you probably realize that at this point it's working, and it installed successfully. So yeah, we're going to wait for it to say return to Cydia or something, and at this point we can say that the phone is indeed fixed. So please do not reset the contents and the settings of your phone if you are jailbroken, because you're going to leave a lot of leftovers. So yeah, everything installed successfully. I can simply remove it if I want, so remove. Yep, removed with no problem. So installing, updating, anything works without a problem. So this is how you fix the DPKG error on the Electra for iOS 11.3.1 all the way down to iOS 11.2. This also works to fix the DPKG error on the Electra for iOS 11.0 up to iOS 11.1.2. So if you have problems on any of the Electras, you can do that. So thank you for watching. I'm GeoSnow. Until the next time, peace out.